Well, hello, fans. We are about to unbox our latest eBay finds. Uh, in those boxes there, we've got some batteries and we have a radio. So let's see what we have. Well, look at the way he shipped this in a plastic tray with some foam. I can certainly repurpose that as a tool holder while I'm working or a place to throw my screws. Thank you very much. It was packed well. I am certainly going to enjoy that. That 9 volt is that guy's little brother there. I got those next to each other. These are much older than the ones I have. Look at the bottom of that. That's the zinc can directly. Look at the top on that. They didn't make these anytime recently. These are probably from the 40s. I'll show you the difference. Here's a more modern iteration. Notice the difference between the way it's designed and how it has on the bottom of it this this different style of bottom. See that? This one says size G, 1.5 volts, 964. This one, they no longer called it the G cell at that point. This is a later version. You can see the difference when you put them side by side. See the difference? Way older. Nice. This is a very clean, nice, rebuildable 477. And a nice rebuildable 479. This is a modern 479. There's probably 9 volts in here. Let's take a look. I'm going to open this. See what's in there? I told you before I even opened it, I knew. These were made, they're not even glued shut on the bottom. Very easy for me to rebuild this, which I will rebuild. Yeah, not today, but very easy for me to rebuild it. You just, one at a time, unsolder, take a new 9 volt, pull the connectors off and solder it right into place and keep going down the line. Very easy to rebuild. A little time consuming, but easy. So that'll be rebuilt at a later date. It's in very nice shape. It's a later battery. This is from the 70s, 1970s. It could be even late 70s to early 80s, before 1984, because they changed the logo in 1984 slightly. But this is not very old. It's certainly younger than I. So this is 1970s and I am 1960s. For comparison, here is an original 479 battery. Notice the flutes inside of these. We have stacks of Minimax cells. This one is not really rebuildable with 9 volts. 9 volts wouldn't fit. So we rebuild that a different way. So we rebuild that using the button cells. Here is the latest radio. It came from eBay. It's in very clean condition. And we're going to hope to get a resurrection out of this by placing some batteries in it. And hopefully she'll just fire up. And we're going to find. This one comes with a little note. It's looking for 90 and 9. We've got our 90 already pre-built there. So now we just need to find out what we're going to do with 9. And here is our 9 volt pack. So we got our 9, we got our 90. Let's see what goes on. We're going to opt for 7.5. I took one battery out and I put foil in its place. I don't want to overdrive the filaments on these tubes. I don't want to burn them out. All right, we got another working radio. It did have a bad tube. It did have a bad tube. It had a bad 1T4. But look at that. All right, let's get this thing together and let's talk about it.
No, por pasar de llave.
I'd love to play that, but we'll get a copyright strike.
Film reenactment groups in
The Pentagon against the Houthis. Strikes against the Houthis for over 50 days.
Wow, really good. Let me see something. It doesn't want to tune down. Maybe the power cord's touching. Let's see. Okay, so we've cleaned up a bit. Once we're clean, I can enjoy these radios a little bit more. Let me lower the volume down. So we got this radio. We created a battery pack for it. It came with this note, handwritten on some yellowed paper. This note says, RCA VS057W, which I'm familiar with. They're available for rebuild, but they are expensive. I'd have to spend about $30 to get one and rebuild it. I'm not so worried about having an aesthetically correct battery in this type of radio. I did acquire an aesthetically correct battery from my Transoceanic, which I'm going to rebuild and put in there when it arrives. But something like this doesn't have that kind of nostalgic value to have the original battery. But here you go. It sounds absolutely amazing. I mean, you can hear that. I'm going to turn the volume up just a little bit and allow you to listen.
Foot jab set, but with the left-hand dribble into the near side mid.
certainty, peering into that shimmering curtain of mystery, and we realize something from...
Eyes are confusing a little bit right now. Slowly come in. Blueprint this year would be here, and you're excited. It's a...
From an email address, alleged... For 1,000 years. Their whole families have worked. The blood of tyrants and patriots every 20 years.
I think she's beautiful.
No, you don't need to do
the handle needs to be dyed.
Human beings always do.
But I guess I'm asking,
Or
are there
painted.
aspects of what has happened this year that you're struggling
But she's
with?
in really good shape. The dial glass is very clear.
Discipline. That sign, it's...
Turn that volume down so you can hear me. Dial glass is very clear. Good looking radio. Running on battery power. As you can see, no plug.
Nothing new under the sun.
Running on the battery power that we created, the battery packs we created. 7.5 volt for the filament, 90 volt for the plate, and another resurrected working radio. Thank you, eBay. Thank you to the sellers who provided me with both the radio and the batteries. I'm very happy. Positive feedback will be left for both. And thank you for watching another successful radio resurrection. And we may do another one tomorrow. I'm recovering from the flu. I'm under the weather, and I don't plan to go out tomorrow, so I may just sit home and make another radio work. I have a garage full of them. And again, it's nice to keep these out of the landfill. It's my hobby. And I'll show you a quick view of my collection here. It's pretty extensive. And there are more to be rebuilt. More to be done. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed tonight's radio resurrection.